remember the first day of on a film set as an actor for you? When you look back at that boy and where you are right now, what comes to your mind?
My first day on a film set, what I shot, none of you have seen it. I'll tell you what it is. और ऐसे नहीं छोटी मोटी एक इंटरनेशनल फिल्म थी ये बड़ी जिस डायरेक्टर का नाम मुझे तब पता लगा था बट इट वाज अ फिल्म बाय माइकल विंटरबॉटम अ बिग ब्रिटिश डायरेक्टर he was shooting a film with Riz Ahmed and Frida Pinto called Trishna. I had just finished doing my work as an assistant director on Gangs of Wasseypur. I had braces on and Anurag sir saw me dancing at the rap party and he's like, यार ये तो ठीक ठाक डांस कर लेता है. I had gone to my native place with my family in Punjab and वहाँ पे मुझे फ़ोन आया कि listen ऐसा बहुत बड़े डायरेक्टर हैं माइकल विंटरबॉटम, उनकी एक फिल्म हो रही है फ्रीडा पिंटो के साथ एंड उसमें एक गाना करना है सो कम. तो मैं पहुँच गया, मुझे कुछ नहीं पता था क्या करना है एंड द फिल्म वॉज अबाउट a girl's struggle into getting into films in Bollywood. So she's come on set to see how a film shoot happens and there's a song shoot that is going on. So the song shoot में जो हीरो हीरोइन है वो मैं और हुमा कुरैशी थे. तो मेरा पहला दिन जो सेट पे था, I still remember, I had to dance in shimmery black dress. Ganesh Master ji, Ganesh Acharya sir, he was the dance choreographer. And my first time ever when I faced the camera, I was so nervous. I did my first take of dancing. Cut hua and Ganesh sir just came to me and he said, देख तू बहुत अच्छा डांस कर रहा है पर यहाँ से डांस नहीं कर रहा है. यहाँ से मुझे पता लग रहा है तेरे जिंदगी का पहला शॉट है, इतना नर्वस है तू. So that was my first shot, my first film. Actually before that also, if I have to tell you, my first shot was in Gangs of Wasseypur as a shadow behind Richa Chadda on one of the windows. So, great start.
Of course, as a lead actor, I think Masaan was the first film that came out, and now Masaan also finishes 10 years. When you look at that boy who was shooting Masaan, and you look at this superstar actor today who's done 600 crores at Chhawa, 600 crores, that's insane. Could that boy have imagined this trajectory for you?
To be very honest, when we were shooting Masaan, we forget 600 crores, we didn't know crores only. So, tabhi wo, I don't think in the industry there was this number getting discussed at that point in 2014 or 14 when we were shooting. And it was never about numbers, and very honestly saying, even today it's not about numbers. Of course that helps, of course that matters, but very honestly speaking, I'm still trying to find that purity which I could give in Masaan because I had nothing to lose. I didn't know how good or bad as an actor I am. I was exploring myself as an actor. And every time I get into a new film today, I feel I have a conscious thought that get into this as uncontaminated as you were during Masaan, with no strings attached. Like just go into this film not knowing how good or bad you are, just explore yourself as an actor. I think that is what was special that happened to me as an actor in Masaan. And of course, like in terms of, I never thought about any number of crores or whatever, but what I've manifested for myself is far bigger than that. So fingers crossed.
No, absolutely, and fully agree. You know, one of the things that I love about you, and I've said this to you repeatedly, is your humility and your ability to be grounded in spite of the massive success that you've gotten. ये बहुत मुश्किल चीज़ होती है, बहुत ही कम लोग कर पाते हैं. I want to understand what is it that you have kept, आपने purity की भी बात की. What is it inside of you that you have kept alive or kept as, you know, your value system that still guides you to who you are today? How do you manage to stay so grounded, so humble in the face of this massive success?
See, I've always given that credit to my parents. That is nothing that I have cultivated myself. I am what I am today because of my parents, of my family, of the friend circle I have, of the people I know, and the people that know me from my core, not just from my, like, who know me as an actor. So I credit them for this. It's not something that I'm like, you know, it's, now I know that, okay, ये है, humility है, modesty है, but it's something that people around me have just taught me to be this person, and I just am what I am. Having said that, I have realized this one thing that my parents always kept telling me is that, यार बेटा, actor जैसे भी होंगे, 7 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 10 on 10. It doesn't really matter in the long run. That's a skill-based, craft-based thing which you have to work on. That's a personal journey. Just make sure you're a nice person. People around you are happy to meet you, work with you. So that will take you in the long run, not just as a professional actor, but just as a human being in the long run. And I've realized this for me. My peace of mind comes with that when I know that people around me are smiling, are happy, there's just good energy around. So I try and do my bit to just have that good energy around. And I do that very selfishly because it matters to me and my peace of mind. So I feel like I can deliver the best as an actor, as a human being, if that's the energy around me.
But आसान होता है in an industry like ours? Is it always easy to be this nice? There are enough places where there is toxicity, etc. How do you navigate something like
See,
that?
I feel right now being nice is a little too overrated. Not everybody should be nice, but it's very important that everybody stays real. In today's time, what the bigger issue is that people are not wanting to be who they are. People are wanting to be, because I've heard somewhere that being nice is a good thing, I want to be nice now. I want to be tough now. I want to be weak now. I want to be wounded now. But I feel what should matter is what's your truth? What's your truth at this moment? If I am feeling weak, if I am feeling irritated, if I am feeling angsty, I should feel that. I should be able to process that without the pressure that I have to be nice. I don't believe in that. I feel that being nice or being whatever has to be your truth at that moment. And we are all human beings. We are not machines. We are not programmed beings that ye programming kar di and you'll be nice and you'll be strong and you'll be brave. We will human beings, will keep making mistakes, we'll be angry, we'll be happy, we'll be sad, we'll be all of it. But just what matters is that we are truthful to ourselves and then keep learning from there. So I don't really rate being nice or being that very highly, but being real, being truthful to yourself matters a lot, especially in today's time where there is so much stimulation in our hands, where we feel like दूसरों की ज़िंदगी हमसे बेटर है, दूसरों की ज़िंदगी हमसे ज़्यादा खुशहाल है. उस समय पे it's what matters is the chat you have with yourself कि यार what everybody is going through their fair share of struggles and hardships. So उसमें ज़्यादा pressure मत लो about being nice, just be true to yourself.
That's so well said. Really, really well said. Do you also go through this even at this stage where you look at others' lives and being like, yeah, I would have loved to do that movie. I would have loved to work with that actor. I would have loved to work with that director, and I'm not getting there. Does that also happen to you at this stage when you have gotten your choice and pick of roles?
I never feel that I should have gotten that film or I want to do that film. Of course, I have aspirations of working with certain directors, certain actors, certain writers, certain producers. I do have that because it's just been 10 years. There are so many people I need to still work with, learn from. So those aspirations are still there. But I never feel that that should have been mine, because I just feel that everybody's come with their own destiny and their own graph and their own trajectory. And I need to live my trajectory. I always believe in God's plan. I feel like वहाँ जो decide हुआ है और जो decide होता रहेगा वो that is far beyond and better than my imagination and what I dare to dream, because our dreams are based on how gutsy we are to dream for ourselves. But if the universe has planned better things for you than what you can dream for yourself, then why to kind of put a fence to it?
Love that. I want to ask, given that it's 10 years, I'm sure that there are performances that you look back or moments in your filmography that you look back and you're really proud of. कि यार ये जो चीज़ मैं कर पाया हूँ, especially as a young boy coming out, in the industry, trying to do whatever he could. What is that thing that you look at and say कि यार ये I'm so proud of, and at the same time, what is a performance you look back and say यार ये कितना cringe था, मैं वापस नहीं देख सकता?
I think the thing that I'm most proud of is in the 10 years to be able to work with the directors that I got to work with. I've worked with some fantastic directors who made their first films with me, and I've got to work with some veterans whom I never thought that I would ever get to work with, be it Raju sir, be it now Sanjay Leela Bansali sir. So I think just that to happen in these 10 years is something which sometimes I take a moment to realize that, oh, you know what, this has really happened and this is happening. So, like, touch wood. What I feel has been cringe is...
देखो आ रही है एक पिक्चर आपके दिमाग में.
नहीं,
I can see an expression, you're like...
नहीं यार, कोई फिल्म नहीं आई है, but sometimes I'll be very honest, कभी कभार मैं बहुत जोश जोश में अपने कोई रील डाल देता हूँ और फिर मैं ऐसे हो जाता हूँ कि यार ये अब इसको मैं निकाल भी नहीं सकता, फेल्ट क्यूट माइट डिलीट लेटर के चक्कर में वो रह जाती है और फिर एक्चुअली आई गेट वेरी वेरी क्रिंज्ड आउट बाय दोज थिंग्स.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share.